scorches the map by winning Young Miss Universe. Details straight ahead.
And Recorriendo la Havana Vieja. Our Felicity Darville did the Old Havana tour. Check it out.
Plus, Pooch Mural, beautiful and artistic sights to see. Stay close for that.
And coming up in sports, see who's leading after 2 days of competition at the Primary Track Nationals.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Alas, the smoke was black.
And that means the Cardinals did not select a new pope during the first round of voting at the conclave.
As the black smoke billows from the Sistine Chapel's chimney, we're going to dive right into the news, shall we? A welcome fit for a queen. The Bahamas, as of Sunday, has become the latest title holder in the International Young Miss Universe pageant. The event showcased more than 50 young girls from around the world. However, 12-year-old Amina Bain walked away victorious. Lloyd Allen was at the Lyndon Pendling International Airport last evening for the welcome reception.
Receiving a hearty welcome, 12-year-old Amina Bain arrived at LPIA Tuesday with all smiles after competing and winning the 2025 Young Miss Universe held in Dubai this past Sunday.
The experience was awesome. Everyone was kind. I loved it.
Her mother, Deanne Bain, says since hearing the announcement, she's still in disbelief.
When they called Amina and the other competitor up, I just held my mouth. I did not know what to say.
Representing the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, head of the Division of Youth, Sandina Neely.
We are excited to see all of the ways that she will flourish and thrive in 2025.
A community of supporters were also on hand to celebrate in this victory.
I feel really proud of her because I was there when she was practicing at school.
Be uniquely you. Move boldly, speak confidently.
I'm so proud. I mean, I was literally speechless Sunday when she called me. So the first person I wanted to share this with was Mr. Mitchell, Minister Fred Mitchell. And I messaged and I said, she won. He was as ecstatic as me.
As for what's next,
to spread my platform, which is Dancing with Amina, and I'll help a lot of people through that.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Thanks, Lloyd. Well, it's time to take a flight down to the south and visit our neighbors in Cuba as our Felicity Darville and cameraman Utah Taylor Roll take us on a street tour of special landmarks, a rum factory, and the sights and sounds of Old Havana.
We took a tour of the historic center of Old Havana, declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We did a walking tour of San Francisco Square, the Old Square, the Cathedral Square, and the Handicraft Fair. Our walking tour also included the Grand Theater of Havana, the National Capitol, Central Park, and Fraternity Park. We also visited a rum museum where the Havana Club rum is manufactured, and we tasted 7-year-old rum.
This is our spirits. This is our aguardiente, okay? 76% of alcohol, okay? And it's gonna be our. Why? Different rum producers may work with a fraction from between head and heart. Some other ones may even work with a fraction from between heart and tail. However, Havana Club works with a fraction that belongs to heart, and in that fraction, which is this I have here, would be included a few elements that may belong to head and a few less even that may belong to tail.
Every corner of Havana is filled with something interesting to see. And at times, poverty is intertwined with rich history. But the Cuban people are proud and welcome you to their city. From the very first town square in Old Havana for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Felicity Darville.
Felicity, you look like you had a pretty good time there in Cuba. Well, the dedicated team at the Humane Society ventured into the world of art this weekend, unveiling a stunning mural that not only beautifies the local landscape, but also carries a deeper message that all animals, too, need love and care. The mural, a striking visual masterpiece, is designed to raise awareness about the importance of pet adoption. Officials at the Humane Society hope to inspire members of the community to open their hearts and their homes to a new furry friend. And the mural mural is also designed to create a lasting visual effect that speaks to the importance of compassion and kindness when dealing with animals.
First, there's adopting and fostering. Those are the two main ones, and those are the ones that we try to advocate and ask for the most, because the shelter has over 600 animals. So it's really important that we get the animals out of the shelter. Fostering is an amazing program. It helps to socialize the animals, teach them to be in a home, and then prepares them for actual adoption. Outside of that, they have a dog walking program that happens every Wednesday and Saturday that just helps, again, to get the animals outside of their kennels, teach them how to walk on a leash. It socializes them.
Local volunteers showed their support for the project, emphasizing the significance of this initiative in fostering a greater sense of compassion and responsibility, particularly when it comes to the care and adoption of animals. Among them, volunteer Micaiah Bostwick, who believes the mural could serve as a powerful reminder for the community to embrace love and empathy towards animals, while also inspiring a shift in the perspective on the importance of animal welfare.
I feel it's a positive experience for kids and all volunteers. I think that making the Humane Society a colorful place brings the attraction of outsiders, and then maybe they'll venture inside to see what animals are ready to be adopted.
Humane Society's powerful mural now on display. The hope is that this vibrant work of art will not only brighten the streets of Nassau, but also spark a change in the hearts and the minds of members of the community as Bahamians continue to show their support for animal adoption.
Love to see it. Well, the spirit of excellence takes center stage this weekend as the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity hosts its 38th Honors Day convocation at the Atlantis Resort. The event recognizes 62 high school students, all considered trailblazers and community pillars who exemplify the fraternity's core values of academic success and leadership skills. Director of Education Dominique McCartney-Russell congratulating this year's honorees, as well as the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, on behalf of the Minister of Education for all of their hard work thus far.
The Minister of Education commends the ongoing efforts of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity and the Bahamas Alpha Educational and Leadership Foundation. Your dedication to mentorship and excellence aligns with our national goals of building an inclusive, equitable, and empowered educational landscape. May this program continue to thrive, and may each of you, especially our 62 honorees, may you continue to rise, may you continue to lead, and may you continue to inspire.
Well, still to come, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for Leno's Wealthwise. Get those financial tips in. Stay close.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. ATC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the household expenditure survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Celebrate the incredible women in your life this Mother's Day. And don't forget the special offer from Cornet Bahamas. From April 16th to May 16th, enjoy a fantastic 35% off store-wide. That's right, everything you need to show your love and appreciation is on sale. Whether it's a heartfelt gift for mom, a treat for yourself, or something special for that amazing woman in your life, we've got you covered. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Visit any one of our stores today. Make this Mother's Day unforgettable with Cornet Bahamas.
You're looking at a live shot of Dolphin Key. As you can see, the dolphins are at play in this drone shot, courtesy of our fabulous drone pilot, Destiny Reed. I love it. La Isla Bonita. Well, it's time for us to take a trip down to Exuma. Let's go.
High Commission expressing pride to have participated in the 69th annual National Family Island Regatta held in picturesque Georgetown, Exuma. The celebration of Bahamian maritime heritage brought together sailors, dignitaries, and communities to honor the rich tradition of sloop sailing that defines the islands of the Bahamas. At this year's regatta, the British High Commission hosted its third annual British Pavilion event, creating a welcoming space for ministers, sailors, and attendees to reflect on the significance of this enduring Bahamian tradition. Marlena?
Thanks. Very jealous of everyone who got to go to the regatta. But if you've ever wanted to invest but felt overwhelmed by all of the different investment terms, mutual funds might be the perfect starting point. But like any investment, there must also be risks to consider, right? So how do they work? And how do you choose the right one? Well, here's the breakdown.
Investing in mutual funds is like joining a financial team. Your money is pooled with other investors and managed by professionals who decide where to invest. But before diving in, it's important to understand the different types of mutual funds and how they fit into your financial goals. There are several types of mutual funds, each designed for different risk levels and investment strategies. Cleora Farquharson, VP of Business Development and Client Relations, explains.
An equity fund invests mostly in stocks and shares. Over the long term, they will generate the highest rate of return, but in the short term, they can be very volatile. Bond funds invest primarily in bonds or fixed income securities, and while the rate of return is less than that of an equity fund, so is the risk level. Balanced funds invest in a mixture of both stocks and bonds and provide a perfect balance between risk and return.
So why do investors choose mutual funds? The benefits include diversification, professional management, and accessibility. But like any investment, there are risks too.
Some of the risks of investing in mutual funds include market risk. The value of mutual funds go up and down according to market conditions, and this is especially true for bonds and stock funds. Second, professional risk. The overall performance of mutual funds are determined by the professional money managers, and sometimes they don't make the best decisions. Third, fees. Mutual funds charge investment fees, and these over the long term can actually reduce your overall return that you will generate from the funds. So it's important to remember and look for and ask about the fees that these mutual funds charge.
Now, how will you choose the right mutual fund? Farquharson says it starts with knowing your risk tolerance, checking a fund's past performance, and looking at the fees involved.
First and foremost, you want to ensure that the investment goals of the mutual fund are aligned with your own. So for instance, if you have a long-term perspective, if you're going to, for instance, saving for retirement or buying a home, you want to invest in an aggressive or an equity fund.
Whether you're saving for retirement or just starting your investment journey, mutual funds can be a great way to build wealth over time. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Diane Dorset.
Thanks, Diane. It's always a pleasure hearing from our friends at Leno. Well, let's take a look at what's coming up in sports.
Find out who's ahead after 2 days of competition at the Frank Pancho Ramming Primary School Track Nationals. He deals with that story and more coming up in sports.
We here at Candid Security offer a varied range of security services, including guard service, we do armored service, we do pre-employment investigation, background checks, also vet people for employment. A live business hosted PBX is extremely important to our operation. I don't have to be in my office. I can easily get connected with our clients, my vendors, my NASA office, and with our employees in the field, anytime, anywhere.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Mario.
Hey Dale, what's going on?
Have you seen ZNS new digital platforms?
No, let me go check it out.
Good day, Bahamas. I'm Devontae Hanna, and this is ZNS Digital,
where we cater to your news and entertainment needs. Are you a foodie? I thought so. Then look out for Digital Bites.
Shining a light on Bahamians and the good that they do, ZNS Digital is home to the sunshine room.
Keeping up with the latest trends, our original content will keep you entertained.
Yeah, that's cool.
But have you seen the new website?
No, I didn't see it. Let me go look.
We're still your most trusted source for news and information.
That's ZNS Digital?
Yeah, that's ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
This week, our future track and field stars will compete at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium in the Frank Pancho Ramming National Primary Schools Track and Field Championship. Catch all the action on the ZNS Network on Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. and on Thursday at 12:30 p.m. It's the Frank Pancho Ramming National Primary Schools Track and Field Championship, May 6th through 8th, right here on the ZNS Network.
Welcome to your Wednesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports with 2 days of competition already in the books at the Frank Pancho Ramming Primary School Track Nationals. We take a look at which school is in front heading into the final day. Here's our intern, Swanson Gibson Jr.
Primary schoolers from the Family Islands and New Providence continue to put on competitive performances on day 2 of the Pancho Ramming Nationals. As the final day draws near, the leaders in the overall standings look to separate themselves from the pack and claim the national championship. The results were up to press time. In 5th position with 35 points are the Roselda M. Woodside Eagles. In 4th are the Lewis Yard Eagles with 52 points. Slightly ahead of them in 3rd are the Thelma Gibson Talons with 55 points. In 2nd are the defending champions, the Cleveland Aeneas Eagles, with 79 points. And the front-runners are the Temple Christian Sons with 122 points, leaving a sizable gap between their competitors. ZNS Total Sports caught up with Sons coach Sharon Francis to discuss TC's athletic program.
Temple Christian, we have a really good, strong program at the school. We train all year. We participate in all the local track meets. So our kids are not just selected at this time to compete. We come here prepared. That's why you see such great performance for the Temple Christian School. We told them that Temple Christian is the school to beat. We have won this event many times, many years, and so everybody knows that when we come in strong. So we encourage our athletes to be positive, come out here confident, because persons are looking forward to beating us, and so we just go there and execute the game plan that we give them, and that's what they do.
The Frank Pancho Ramming Championships concludes Thursday at 1:25 p.m. The finals for individual races, relays, and field events are set to occur throughout the day. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
That's when we look at your sports on this Wednesday. A check on weather when we return.
Summer in the Bahamas. The weather is hot, but not as hot as the ZNS summer packages. Get ads on ZNS TV or ZNS Radio Network or the TV community page, or a combination of all three. ZNS has got you covered with great prices, whatever package you choose. Book before June 7th and get the local Federation Championship Baseball bonus full of all kinds of extras free of charge. Contact your account executive or call ZNS Sales at 502-3800 today. Hot summer package rates valid until July 31st.
A new chapter awaits the Royal Bahamas Defense Force as Commodore Raymond King, who has led the organization for the past 5 years, bids farewell and makes way for his successor, Captain Floyd Moxey. Join the ZNS Network on Thursday, May 8th at 9:30 a.m. for live coverage of the change of command ceremony of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Nika B, and I'm bringing you the heat with my crew on The Drop. We vibing, we reacting.
Hot videos.
We talking to the hottest music producers,
hot interviewers,
Bahamian artists, and Bahamian DJs. Trust me, y'all ain't never want to miss this energy on The Drop.
This your boy Shine 242, and if you want exclusive interviews, hot videos, hot music, then tune into The Drop, man.
It's only right here on The Drop, exclusively on ZNS.
Let's go, man.
I don't know, but there's all kind of cars in the parking lot. You ain't even know where to park. Yeah, just don't park in the... Look at this way. Like, you ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park him. Just don't park in the handicap spot. Yeah, that's handicap. No, you can't park in the handicap spot. I ain't gonna be that long. Handicap spot, Boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way park here. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bar big bro, and he got a sticker inside that say this mod though. We gotta move. This is handicap spot. That's what we gotta move. But we gotta move. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast. The dry conditions continue as our rain gauges remain empty, and it seems as though that will continue for the balance of this week. It wouldn't be until early next week, Monday, late on Tuesday, before we perhaps will see some showers work its way into our forecast as a result of some very warm temperatures, which will be summer-like. We'll see them getting close to the 90-degree mark as we head into the early part of next week. Now, your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Live Business, where we bulk up your business. In the northwestern Central Islands tonight through Thursday, look for a southeast component at 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet. Low tide, that will occur at 11:46 tonight. A second low tide taking place at 11:59 tomorrow morning. Now for the southeast bombers tonight through Thursday, your winds northeast to east at 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. So boating conditions are going to be quite nice over the next several days. And as we head into Friday in the northwestern Central Island, it gets even better. Light and variable winds with flat seas 3 feet or less over the ocean. High tide taking place at 6:26 in the morning. The low tide at 12:17 in the afternoon. Now for the southeast Bahamas on Friday, that northeast component will continue at 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
be alarmed. My name is Sam, and I don't mean no harm. He said with a blink, please buy me a drink. My pocket's out of sync. I'll tell you a story, let's take a walk. Let's talk all talk. Was raining one morning as I was walking. I heard the froggies talk. He said the frogs they correct on a rainy morning.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Shores. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. LaDawn and Melina.
Thanks a lot, Basil. Shall I say the last of the cool weather? I see the temperatures rising already, Melina.
I told you summer is a must, and it's on the way. But, you know, Arnika Bannister is also on the way with Let's Talk Socials. Here she is.
Hey everyone, welcome to Let's Talk Socials. I'm Arnika, and you already know what time it is. It's that part of the evening where we dive into the trends that are blowing up your timelines and clogging your feeds. And today we're talking green pipes, power-ups, and more mushrooms than a Mario Kart race. Yup, Super Nintendo World is officially opening at Universal Studios Florida this May. Kids are hyped and millennials are emotional. People will be out here living their best Nintendo 64 dreams in real life. And for all the millennials, y'all remember blowing on cartridges and yelling at your siblings for unplugging the controller? Well, now it's your redemption arc. Grab your sneakers, grab the squad, and relive your childhood with no cheat codes needed. Super Nintendo World Orlando will be the biggest Nintendo 64 world amongst the previous two worlds in Japan and California. And get this, it is all located in a new theme park that has been added called Universal Epic Universe. So yeah, Super Nintendo World is here, it's trending, and it's leveling up everyone's summer. That's it for this installment of Let's Talk Socials. I'm Arnika. See you next time.
Thanks a lot, Anika. Well, that does it for Access Now this evening.
Yes, but stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson.
Good night, everybody.
A new chapter awaits the Royal Bahamas Defense Force as Commodore Raymond King, who has led the organization for the past 5 years, bids farewell and makes way for his successor, Captain Floyd Moxey. Join the ZNS Network on Thursday, May 8th at 9:30 a.m. for live coverage of the change of command ceremony of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force.
Gymnastics requires discipline, dedication, and a strong sense of balance, just like doing good in our community. In gymnastics, every move counts. Every step, every leap, every turn. Just like in our communities, where every action, every act of kindness, every effort to help makes a difference.
I am the creator of Posh Girl Symposium. Posh is a symposium for 5th and 6th graders at Queens College where they are encouraged to be more passionate, optimistic, strong, and healthy, and stamp out hunger. We collect unused quality stamps to feed the hungry. Some people don't have the basic necessity of food, so I wanted to be able to help.
Be the balance, the strength, and the grace your community needs. Together, we can achieve greatness.
Crime-free looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Strong family bonds provide a crucial support system, often filling the gaps that might otherwise lead to reliance on social assistance.
If we get the family structure support system right, you won't see adult children willingly putting their parents in senior citizens' homes. You won't see anyone putting children up for adoption. We should be the safety net for when the family begins to have some challenges.
Addressing the root causes of dependency is essential, as our goal is to shift the focus from merely providing aid to fostering self-reliance.
We must be prepared to move persons from dependency to self-sufficiency to economic empowerment. And I'm asking the public to join us on this journey.
This has been the Heartbeat Brief, an inside look at the Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting.
Hey, John. Before we send you out that your mission is intact? Yes, Mom! Agent 1, what is a touch? Physical contact, Mom. Agent 2, what is a good touch? Touches that make you feel alright, Mom. Such as? A high five, a handshake, even a kiss, Mom. Good. Now, Agent 3, what is a bad touch? Touches that make you feel not so good, Mom. Like a slap, a kick, a pinch. And most important, if someone touches your private part. And what do we do when someone gives us a bad touch? You tell a trusted adult, Mom. For help, Mom. Tell them, don't do that, Mom. Agent, I see that you understand. Now it's your mission to spread this information. Just remember that good touches are okay. And bad touches are not okay. So, Agent, go spread the word. Yes.